Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone, you guys. I have been counting down till I get to see more of the show. Last week was so good, you guys. And apparently we are like off in a whole new direction now. We had a lot going on. I will briefly get into it. Before I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you will consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on the YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me and my channel an awful lot. So thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. So apparently, we have like a whole new world within a whole new world now, because after things finally came to blows with Tsukasa, and now we kind of have this very unique advantage of Tsukasa thinking that Senku is dead. Senku can go off and kind of do his thing. Taiju and Yuzuriya have their own thing to do. Taiju knows only what he needs to know, which honestly, I love my sweet boy, was probably for the best. And then Yuzuriya kind of has I don't know exactly what was said there, but apparently they're both going off to do, they're all going off to do their own separate things. And we see Senku run into a character that you guys are freaking fanatical for, and I cannot wait to see why, because I got so many comments saying that Kohaku is best girl and she's an amazing character, she's one of my favorite characters, and I'm like, oh my god, I cannot wait to get to know this person. Yeah, and Tsukasa kind of messed up doing some kind of partnership or trying to put together a people, you know. I don't think, for all of his strengths, I don't think he's super charismatic. You know, I think there are definitely likable things about him, but, you know, he kind of just charges in, and his instinct was just to sort of flick away this person. It wasn't immediately on board with him. Fortunately, Senku got in there, saved her, did some real MacGyver stuff. It was very impressive. Yeah, so I'm told that this is kind of, okay, we're just gonna be doing our own things now, that's kind of it. I don't know if we'll see Taiju and Yuzuriya again, but, we're definitely gonna go off and at least have, a stretch on our own. Kind of reminds me of Hunter x Hunter, how we would, do certain things together, and then we would go off and do our own things, and then we would come back together, and then, yeah. So it might be like that. I really hope it's not that we just won't see them again. But yeah, so I'm very curious to see now, what I was already hooked, and now they're already oh, guess what? That was just establishment. Now we're off to the real races. And I'm like, oh my god, just stop being so good. Actually, don't stop being so good, but still. So all right, guys. I am just so ready to get into it, get to know these new characters. There's a lot of new characters we haven't even met yet. Oh yeah, and then they also introduced the concept of oh yeah, some people may have gotten unpetrified sooner and had generations of children, which never in a million years occurred to me. I know never in a million years is a little bit on the nose to be saying on a show like this. However, I think you know what I mean. Yeah, guys, I'm just here for it. I'm here for whatever they're going to throw at me. I'm very excited. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right into the next episode of Dr. Stone? Let's do this. He's a likable guy. Are we? Define. Okay, I was gonna say, is this like, or is this? Okay, it's not like. She admires you. Yeah, chill. Don't go jumping to conclusions. Oh boy. Love's gonna find you, Senku. It doesn't matter what you do. It's...
の生き様は気に入ったが信用したわけではないのでな。己の身は己で守って生きてきた癖だ。あまり気に留めるな。おもむろにメスライオンを襲うほど勇者じゃねえから。
I think lioness is a compliment. Oh. He's not too worried. He's not too worried. It would really suck to have to die twice on the same day. We'll put that together fast. You do need allies. Nation of Science. Here's one right in front of you. Cool. No, more than that. A lively lioness. Oh, is something going on with her sister? Oh. Oh. Yeah, and they like, I mean, I'm sure they've come up with something to treat people, but she's a strong girl. Yeah, she's like, Whoa! Oh my god! I was gonna say, was that from the... Oh, that's amazing. I mean, they're both amazing in their own ways, but like Senku's gonna change everything for this group of people. Wow. And, okay, well, it's a one-time use kind of thing, I guess. It's a whole little village. Sweet. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, so this has been going on. Oh, doggy! We still have doggies, thank God! We still have puppy dogs. Where's my dog? Oh, wow. Okay, I was gonna say how many... Yeah, how many generations are there? Yeah, they would have had to have, because... Unless, like, it just kind of occurred more naturally, I guess? Like it was doing in the cave? Maybe? I don't know. But, like, still, that's... Whoa! Ginro. Outside criminals. The lioness roars. It's kind of like she's got a little bit of a hot temper. But oh, they've never seen a bubble before. They've never seen. Oh my lord, they've never. Yeah, he's gonna be out. Oh, look at him with his Mecha Senku. Someone else. Is it Izuku? Or is it, Oh, Chrome! Sorcerer. Well, that will be interesting. Science and sorcery seem like they'd be a little bit at odds with each other, don't you think? He's not impressed. Oh, could it be the... Could it be that we came up with science, but we called it sorcery because we didn't know what it was? Whoa. That's a very... There's some scary faces going around. Sorcery battle. Senku versus Chrome. Rainbow Bridge? What's Rainbow Bridge? Oh, we threw something on the fire, didn't we? I saw this on Apothecary Diaries. We threw something into the fire. I learned so much from anime, you guys. It's not, though. It's science. He probably doesn't know any of the names. Because think about it, if you were just born into that world, you'd find this stuff, but you wouldn't know what it was called. He's on to me! Blue crystals. It is now. It is now. That's probably what everyone else has said. Oh, the nakedness. Okay. Oh, he needed his tools. What is that? Oh, is it static electricity? A ball of sulfur. That must smell not so good, I'm guessing. Oh. He's actually gonna like Chrome quite a bit. Wow. Whoa! Yeah, now you're seeing some sparks. Well, now it's spiky in a different way, though. I mean, that takes some real, like, ingenuity. That's gonna... Yeah, he doesn't know what it is, but... There's always going to be humans are just curious creatures. Shiny monkeys will always find a way, you guys. The shiny monkeys will always find a way. Yeah, that's true. Let's explain who Tsukasa is. Kohaku can help. What kind of challenge? Oh. Never met. I have a feeling they haven't gotten past, like, 2+2. I could be wrong. A shed of science and Chrome acquired. We acquired an actual person. See, they could get along. They could get along. I mean, think about it, though. That takes... Because look at your average person looks and is like, it's just a bunch of rocks. So he still has quite a spirit, a mindset. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Senku has some rules as well. Whoa. Oh, everyone stop breathing. A golden. We made a golden spear. That is so sick. I mean, it's a golden sword. How can you say no to that? Is it working? But what if you could show him? Kinro, the rule guy. Ah, we got you, Kinro. Ooh, we could probably make that happen. We never tried them. I'm guessing that's the sister. Oh! Oh, they look very similar. Jasper and Turquoise. It's interesting. Where would we have gotten those names? Oh, are they twins? No, she said she was her older sister. Oh, yeah, it is Ruri. Oh, okay. Senku's gonna cure her in like 5 minutes. Yeah. Do have a lot of herbs here. It's a good start. Here's the thing. He's a bit of a relic. Whoa. Oh, the people with the grass growing out of their mouths, that's freaky. Way back when, we had iPads, we had cell phones, we had Tokyo Tower, we had cars, we had planes. Are you crying? Oh, that's a lot to take in. You know, like, that's a lot. And all of it to be lost. No. It's Senku's got it up here, first of all. Second of all, yeah. I literally just said that. Am I thinking like Senku now? I don't know. Heck yeah. I bet she has like a cold or something. How much do you want to bet? Let's do it. Yeah. The antibiotic. Yeah, she probably has an infection. Probably started as cold, went to an infection. The number of times this happened to me, it's, you know, if I had time for every time, I'd be rich. But the thing is, with no antibiotics, I would think antibiotics would be a big one to make. Soap being first, I totally get. I can't believe we got gunpowder before antibiotics, but that just, I guess, says a lot about us as humans. That was so freaking good. Okay, I'm loving the new crew. So they are hundreds of years. So, because I was wondering, like, here's a question for you, and you can't answer it because it's a spoiler, but a little food for thought. Here's a question. What if we had like another, I mean, this is just one area of, I think they're still in Japan. Like, we haven't gone that far. Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, excuse me. What if we went somewhere else and we found like, oh, hey, so like 5 people here got unpetrified, you know, way longer ago. And now we have like generations and because this looks like, I think they said it was maybe like 100 or so years. So we have generations, but we don't have like, oh, this is just that's cool. The way they do that. Stone Road. Stone Road, everyone. Here it comes. Don't try this at home, okay? Don't go making your antibiotics at home, all right? Everyone be cool. Although, to be fair, that's not as bad as making gunpowder. But all right, you guys. That was so freaking good. I love the show so much. So we got new characters. I love Chrome. I feel like Chrome is a man after Senku's heart. And Senku is able to like read that pretty quickly. And I think there's something beautiful about the way that, like, even if you took away everything from humans, if you just drop them in the middle of, like, a vast, nature-filled area, there will always be a few people who are curious enough to be like, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? I'm going to collect this. I want to, like, there's always going to be people with that mindset. And I think there's something kind of beautiful about that. And I'm sure that's very beautiful to Senku as well, to think that, like, science technically was lost. I mean, it's never really lost. It's always there, but nobody knew about it. But the human spirit, being what it is, was drawn to that once again, even with no knowledge of, like, what it was or what it meant or anything. I think that's really, really cool. And very, very true that, you know, someone like that is a big threat to Tsukasa and what he's trying to build. So you kind of have to team up with Senku if you don't want to get targeted out by Tsukasa. I love the stuff with Kohaku. I can see why you guys love her already. I'm sure I'm going to love her even more, but she is super just, like, plucky and cute and fun, and I feel bad about her sister. I'm sure her sister, like, has something super curable. Seemed like there was a lot of coughing. I think the antibiotic is probably a good call. Yeah. I come to think of it, I feel like antibiotic would be really high on the list of, like, first things to make. The problem is, here's the thing. We have to think about our resources, right? So, like, I don't think Senku had years and years and years of herbs and things, like, saved up and collected. I mean, he's only been around for, like, I think it's been, like, less than a year at this point. I think, like, maybe 6 months went by. Well, how long was he around before Taiju, though? No, it's been like a little, I think it's been like a maybe, like, I don't know, we'll say like a year or something. I don't know. I feel like they did say it, and I apologize, I forgot already. Because I know, like, several months went by between when they were trying to come up with the fluid and when we, like, undid Tsukasa and everything. But I don't recall what they said about how long it was for, and I'm sure they did say it because we had that whole episode about the shiny monkey and everything. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. I apologize. I have prego brain, so. But yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, he never had that at his disposal, and that's why he was saying, like, I need allies. Like, you need research assistants, you need muscle, you need, you know, and this is like a different geographic area too. Like, for all we know, where he woke up and woke Taiju up, there may not have been a lot of herbs like that. Like, this is a totally different area that they went to. Because remember, they had to, like, go a long way to do the gunpowder thing. So this is good. Like, this worked out really well for somebody who's like, okay, I'm going to go start my Nation of Science. Like, you turned up in a really good place for it, where somebody just happens to have been, you know, collecting a lot of stuff for a long time. I also find it interesting that even, like, with the whole world, like, stopped, you know, it's like humanity, like, Senku's right, you know, there's something kind of, like, positive and, like, encouraging about this, that, like, you know, humanity will find a way. It's true. Like, we're not going to be taken out that easy. And, you know, here we have, like, a group of 40 people who, you know, I don't think very many of them originated from, I don't know if any of them, the ones that are still there, originated from, there's a fly in here. Does anyone see that? No, it's just going to look like I'm crazy on camera. Oh, well. It looks like that a lot, to be fair. I don't think any of the ones there, like, originated from the people who woke up first. Like, I got the impression it was a few hundred years or, like, 100 years. So I forgot where I was going with that. Well, who knows? It'll come back to me eventually. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I think I was going to say, like, none of them knew, like, what life was like. Because that was, like, mind-blowing for Chrome. So, yeah, I think just basically that they made it work, you know? Like, they woke up, they had no idea what was going on, and humanity just kept going kept having babies, kept having, kept raising families and building and, you know, using whatever they had around them. So there's something kind of like really encouraging about that. I don't know. It's kind of beautiful in a way. I mean, it impresses me that Senku, for somebody who's like, you know, like ick, like relationships and everything, like, yeah, but bro, like, look at, like, you're the one saying that, like, humanity will find a way and go on, and like, why do you think they do that, you know? Like, yeah, sure, there's an instinct, there's a survival instinct for sure, but like, you know, for their kids, for the people they care about, for their friends, for their families, you know? But it's interesting to me how, for someone so practical, he does have kind of like a emotional viewpoint about this, and he really can't, like, he can't hide that he's like, it might be tied into his views on like science and everything, but it is sort of coming from an emotional place that like humanity is strong, like we can do this, we've got this. So I don't know, I thought it was kind of nice. I really like Chrome. I need to look. Okay, so that was either, what was the kid's name though? I can't remember. You guys are going to have to tell me. The blonde one. He was either Izuku, Tanjiro. He sounded a little bit like Koichi, but I don't think it was that actor that does. He does a ton. He did like Koichi. He did Eren, Attack on Titan. I think he's the same one that does Todoroki, Shoto from My Hero. I think. Yeah. Maybe? Yes. A lot of these actors have a long resume. Kinro, I feel like sounded familiar. Somebody clue me. Actually, we could, have to be really careful. Voice actor Kinro, Dr. Stone. Oh, Valdora is one of them. Valdora. Just saw that. Also Squallow from JoJo. Maybe that's what I was thinking of then. Because I feel like when I hear a JoJo voice, I know it, you know? And I feel like that's... Okay, so I mean, just a huge resume here. But I think that's pretty much what I know this person from. So, alright. So I just had to look that up. And then the other one, the blonde one, I can't remember the name. So somebody clue me in, okay? Somebody clue me in. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I have another one to watch. It is my happy day today. I get to watch Dr. Stone. I have a feeling I'm going to be tempted to watch more, but I'll be good. I'll be good. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, for the love of God, you know I'm going to need your help. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.